Hello students, myself Bhupinder Singh Rawat. Today in this video I will explain the topic Introduction to Asanas, Pranayam, Meditation and Yogic Kriyas from the chapter Yoga. In this first is Asana. The term Asana means sitting in a particular posture which is comfortable and which could be maintained steadily for long time. Asana gives stability and comfort both at physical and mental level. There may be variations in the techniques of some of the asanas depending upon the following yoga institutions. Asana may broadly be classified into three categories. First, culture or corrective asana. Second, meditative asana. Third, relaxative asana. Now see, what is asana? Asana means position and posture of a body. It is also mean to sit in easy posture to extended time or period. Asanas performed to keep our body flexible, young and fit, and it reduces fat also. Now there are three types of asanas. First, culture or corrective asanas. It is done for body fitness. Second, meditative asana for improving mental activities. Third, relaxative asana. It is done for curing various health diseases. Now, in this, next is pranayam. Pranayam means extension of the breath extension of the life force. Prana means life force and yama means control. There are three parts of pranayam. First, purak means inhalation. Second, kumbhak means retaining the breath. Third, rechak means exhalation. See, pranayam, it is the total control of breathing process. We have proper control over the breathing while inhalation and exhalation. Now, there are three steps of pranayam. First, purak. Purak means inhalation, intake of breath. Second, kumbhak means retaining the breath. Retaining the breath means fill the breath and stops there only. Third, rechak. Rechak means exhalation, means move out the breath. Now, types of pranayam. In this, first type of pranayam is Nadi Shodhan. See, this yoga pranayam is innovative and specialized in bringing balances all the three dosh of the human body, the mind, body and soul. For performing Nadi Shodhan, you need to sit in a comfortable, in a cross-leg position. Now use the right hand to close the right side of your nose. Inhale deeply with the left nostril. Repeat the same with the left nostril. Practice it for 10 to 15 times every day. Next, Sitli Pranayam. This is the most refreshing breathing exercise. You need to roll your tongue in an O shape and start to inhale through the mouth. Hold your breath and practice Jalandhar Bandh. Do the exhalation from your nostrils after some time. You can repeat it 5 to 10 times. Sitli Pranayam mitigates pit and increases cough and vat doses. Now, in this next pranayam is Ujjayi Pranayam. This type of pranayam is about mimicking the sound, the ocean or waves by inhaling from your nostrils and making the sound from the throat. Sit in a comfortable position. Start inhaling and exhaling from your mouth. Constrict your throat as if something is choking. It will create an oceanic sound. Repeat it for 10 to 15 times. You will experience betterment in throat related issues. Now in this, fourth is Kapalbhati Pranayam. This type of pranayam is wholly related to deep inhalation and forceful exhalation of air in a yogic position. Air from the lungs is exhaled forcefully but inhalation is done involuntarily. Kapalbhati pranayam is liked for improving alertness and concentration. It also strengthens abdominal muscles and helps to burn calories. Now, in this fifth pranayam is Bhastrika pranayam. This pranayam is best for increasing the blood circulation in the body. It also activates body channels. For practicing Bhastrika pranayam, you need to sit in a Padmasana position, keeping your spine straight and eyes closed. Inhale deeply with nostrils. Fill your lungs with air and then exhale forcefully through nostrils so that your stomach will go deep inside. Bhastrika pranayam helps a lot in calming your mind. Any asthma patient can practice it to remove inflammation of the throat. Now in this sixth pranayam is Bhramari pranayam. This is the humming bee pranayam that mimics the sound of a bee. Brahmi pranayam is done by closing your ears with the thumb and eyes with the help of fingers. Take a deep breath and exhale slowly, making a buzzing sound like that of a bee. Benefits of Brahmari pranayam are an increase in concentration and memory improvement. Now, in this next pranayam is Anulom Vilom pranayam. This is alternate breathing exercise. It involves pausing or breathing at regular intervals. It is divided into two stages called a paused inhalation and paused exhalation. You need to lie down in a comfortable position and relax your body and mind. Now inhale for 2 to 3 seconds and pause. Then again restart inhalation and pause after 2 seconds. Repeat the process until the lungs fill full of air. Exhale slowly. It is known as Vilom Pranayam. Various Anulom Pranayam is breathing nostril is an alternate native way. Both are almost same and help in cleaning of nasal passages. Now last pranayam is Sitkari pranayam. This is more like the Sitli pranayam but with changes in practice. In this pranayam you have to produce Sitka sound from the mouth. Inhale air by keeping your tongue behind the teeth. Apply the Jalandhar and hold your breath. Exhale air using the nostrils. This pranayam should be practiced in summer for 5 to 10 times. It will keep your body temperature under control. Got it? Now in this next is meditation. Meditation is a practice which helps in concentration of the body and mind. In meditation, concentration is focused for a long time on a single object like tip of the nose, space between eyebrows, etc. It develops a sense of well-being and improves memory and decision-making power in the person. Now see, meditation helps to attain perfect concentration and improve mental ability to think and take decision in short time. In sports, meditation is considered as a tool for the improvement of one's concentration. Loss of concentration is needed in sports like shooting and archery. Concentration is most important in these sports. Practicing particular meditation techniques is helpful to the sports person for improving their attention and better for perform better. Now some benefits of meditations. It is useful to improve concentration and mental relaxations. It improves memory and mental sharpness. It relaxes the body, stabilizes the mind and increases concentration. It reduces stress, tension and worry. Now in this next is Yogic Kriya. Yogic Kriya is called as body purification techniques. Yogic Kriya or Sat 6 Kriyas, it has been explained in Niyam of 8 limbs of yoga. that one has to do the practice of yogic kriya cleaning techniques used to purify the body and mind, which ultimately open the pathways of nadis in the body and the energy in the body, in the mind and in the heart. Now see, yogic kriya. It is a technique of purification of body. From yogic kriyas, we can purify the body and mind, which cleans our heart also. It is a cleaning of all nadis of the body. Nadis means nerves. Now, all in this topic. Thank you. Take